What is up, everyone? Good morning. Hope everyone had a decent day yesterday trading. Market's about to open in a few minutes. We do have some speakers speaking and some data being released. Also, Jay Powell's going to be speaking at an odd hour, at 9:30 or something, or 9:45, somewhere along those times. Excuse me. But yeah, so far we have a potential setup kind of occurring right here from this high and this low. So far they're both been respected. So now I'm just kind of waiting to see if there's any confirmed breakout to the upside, because I am looking for longs, I would say maybe in this area. The reason why is we're kind of just chilling right up top of this point of control area. And you can see there's a lot of inefficiency here. So with this inefficiency, I'm thinking, you can see that we've already had some reactions at the top of this inefficiency. So I'm thinking, since this is the low of the 144, so it's within that retracement area that we're looking at right now, I'm thinking, okay, we could have a little bit of a push up to the upside. But we've been pushing up every single day. So you can see it's just been trending up. And now we have some major consolidation. So don't really know what's gonna happen. So we're just gonna have to kind of wait and see. But yeah, so now I would say if this forming candle closes, I would like to see a confirmed breakout above this high. But we're just gonna have to wait. Market opens in a minute or so, less than a minute. Yep, and market opens now. So what I would like to see happen is confirmed breakout above this zone. All right, didn't get that. So now we wait until this low is taken out. I'm not taking any other trade. Until this low is taken out, I will continue to look on a potential trade that occurs within this zone area. All right, so now I'm looking for this zone, this area. Okay, now we're just gonna switch it. So this is the new high. We want to have that confirmed breakout. All right, now we're just gonna go one lower again. So now this is the confirmed, the high we want to have that confirmed breakout. Still haven't broken this low yet. So just gotta wait, be patient. Not too sure if we'll get an entry, to be honest, just because of the area that we're in. Still hasn't broken that low. This high, candle high, is at 99.25. So if this forming candle is an up close candle, it's gonna need to have another up close candle that follows it. This high, 99.25, this high, 99, yeah. So we didn't get that confirmed breakout yet, but if this is an up close candle, then we will have that confirmed breakout. All right, nice. Confirmed breakout. Let's see if we can come back into the zone. All right, we're back into the zone. Let's see what happens. I'm just looking for an up close on the smaller time frame.
Right. Order filled.
I'm in. Stop is gonna be below this low. A little bit more of a push. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go break even here. And up.
Target filled.
Nice. Good entry, good entry. Yeah, that was decent. Also, what I maybe might start doing, or I don't know, it's a potential opportunity, is even though I enter a little bit early on the lower time frame, I can always just scale in as well once this 34-hour candle, we get that up close in this area. But yeah, you see why we just like to go for those quick points? Because it already, it just went down again. It's yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, but right there, the risk to reward was about a little bit, it was close to like a 1-to-1, which I'm not upset about. Yeah, so I mean, with that trade, I could be done for the day, but I would like to see kind of what else is happening. What is happening, my friend? Because we do gotta remember, we are, like, look at this area, inefficiency. I don't know if I said efficiency or inefficiency, but inefficiency. Yeah, it's a pretty big area. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, because what price can do is so with these low volume nodes, it's a really good area to have strong reactions at. So right here, it's the lowest part of the low volume node. So it could have a good reaction here. If not, this is the next area. Excuse me. This could be a good area right here as well to have a good reaction to the upside, but we'll see what happens. But I do think we will be going down to the downside. The reason being is since we had this play drawn out for us, the 144 was not able to close to the upside, but instead this was the high. Oh, actually no, this is the high of the newly formed 144 candle, and the 144 candle closed right about down here. So I do think we will continue dropping for a little bit. I mean, at least another 10 points for sure from the candle close. Candle close is around 975. This is also a tricky spot because this is literally the point of control, the weekly point of control. I guess like point of control is from yesterday and today. See, it's right here. Right there. Yeah, since we already took a trade and we are up, I'll just give it to like 7. So I'll give it another 20 minutes, and see what kind of happens within that time frame. If we could just push up a little higher actually and reach this retracement area, because this one in the green is no longer valid. We kind of broke below it. So I would like price to come up 2 points higher. But if we do end up getting our setup like right here, I will probably end up going for it. Yeah, so we just needed to bounce a little bit, then come back down before we truly enter. So the 144 candle closed right here at 75. And I really do believe it'll go to at least 65 for sure. Yep, it's touched 65. Easy. But we didn't get our setup in here, so, which is alright. So yeah, we're gonna want to go here to this area for sure, and then kind of see what happens at this area. Ooh, that 144 candle actually closed pretty bearish. We're a few 5 points away, maybe from hitting this low volume node area. Could be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, if I don't see any opportunities, like any other opportunities, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine with just calling it a day. Yeah, if you are in profits, you got to be extra careful about giving the profits back, for sure. So far we're having a tiny bounce near this area, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if this area is going to hold too much, to be honest, just because of how much of a trend we've been going up. And this is I would say, major consolidation area. Like pricing was ranging from 75 to 25, so just like 50 points. It was raging during the entire overnight session. So, anything can happen. But also you gotta pay attention to, keep in mind about like the AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, or it's like also known as like the power of 3. So this is a great accumulation. Price can go down, but then we'll kind of have to see if price will want to come back up here and take out these highs. Yeah, what did I say? There's gonna be a little bit of a reaction at this level. Doesn't always work though. Changes to, load to demand. Yeah, so this up close candle right here has some negative delta. So depending on if this is a down close candle, okay, so it's a down close candle. So I was gonna say, depending if this is a down close candle, and we take out these lows, then we might keep pushing lower. But if this was an up close candle, then we could probably push back into this area up here. Wow, if this was a had more strong bearish momentum to it, and these candles stayed the same, I probably would have entered. Long, kind of like what happened down here, but we just didn't get that extra confirmation of this candle turning orange. Is it orange? I think it's orange. Oops. Yeah, orange. Oh, if this has some good bearish or bullish momentum to it, it would be another good spot to maybe enter long. But I mean, I probably won't, but excuse me. Yeah, you see, we are getting that push higher. Told you. So we did get that push off this reaction zone I drew out down here. Now we'll kind of just wait and see if we end up getting my model in here. Because we were like what? Like a point away from touching the retracement zone. So I would say for me that's pretty close. Also, we have that, I don't think we might just keep pushing through. Also, this retracement area is coming off from, relatively strong bearish 144 arc candle. So for me, it doesn't have to perfectly touch the retracement zone as long as it's fairly close. Dang, we just needed to go a little tiny bit higher, like not even another point. I'm just looking at the 21R. Yeah, you could go short right here. And then I would probably place the stop like right above here. But this is definitely more of a risky one because I'm going based off the 21R. And yeah, you would have got stopped out right there. Or you can also place the stop above the high. But this one definitely more risky because I was just looking at the 21R. But on the 34, we weren't able to have that confirmed close below this low right here. So from that, I knew it was like a little sus. Yeah, market's really not doing much, and we've just been ranging this area for almost 15 minutes. Let's see what the stuff is coming out at 7. Oh, so it's a Fed speaker at 7. Fed Bostic speech. And then it says there's like 3 different things for Richmond Fed manufacturing index, Richmond Fed manufacturing shipment, Richmond Fed services revenues, and I don't know, it cuts out. Yeah, 9:35, so 12:35 EST. Fed Chair Powell is speaking, which is kind of odd. Why is he speaking at that time? I mean, I'm sure the market's just going to probably go wild at that time. It usually does. So this high right here, what was it at? This high at 71.5. This high, 71.5. So we have a little double top right here. So we'll kind of see what price wants to do about that. Yeah, also if we do end up breaking this reaction zone, then we can definitely just wait for that break and then retest. That's also a great way of trading as well. Just break and retest. Yeah, so if we do break that, yeah, this is like the area. Then we will want to go to here, to 9:15. Because I think what would be really good is prices coming down, right? So, we keep breaking down to that level to here at 9:15, which is where we have this little high volume node. And then we kind of bounce up, test this area, kind of see how that reaction is to see if we can keep pushing down. That would be interesting. How's that 15-minute look? 15-minute looks a little bearish. If we close down here within the next 4 minutes for the 30, even the 1 hour, I would say it is looking a little bearish. Yeah, look at that 1 hour. If we close down here, yeah, within the next few minutes, definitely bearish vibe for sure. Yeah, we might want to go actually down to 900s. So like another 40 points down, just because this is the value area low. And this would be a great spot to maybe start looking for like longs. If the market presents itself with longs. You always got to go with like what market presents itself with. Yeah, price not really moving too much. Within the first half an hour, it's maybe gone 70 points. It's definitely not too much, to be honest. And the 144 candle has been forming for 27 minutes. Or not 27 minutes, 17 minutes. now we get that nice 144 candle closure. So we should be going to here to at least 13.75, so like 15, 915, which is another 20 points down. Yeah, I would just like to see if we can kind of come back into this retracement area. If not, I might just call it. Yeah, also, this data that's being released at 7, I don't think it's too big of a deal. I don't think markets are really going to have too much of a reaction to it. Yeah, if this candle is down close right here, then I'm just gonna call it. Yeah, because I don't want to wait like a whole another, like, I don't know, 10 minutes for it to just price get down to here. And then, you know, another 10 minutes on top of that for price to maybe show another potential entry. It's just like, it's just a waiting game, honestly. And since I already took my trade once, I made my profit for the day. But we are getting this push up, so let's see if we can kind of come back into this retracement area. All right, we're pretty close. So even if it doesn't touch it perfectly, I would like to see if we get if my model shows up. So what? We're 952.25. So we're like a point away from touching that retracement area. What could also happen here is, another thing about it, we have a bounce here and we retest this area at 985, close to 990. We retest this area, then we could keep moving down. That would also be something to watch for. We just need a little bit more of a push up, but we'll see what happens. No, we didn't get that push up. Again, we got the model on the 21 arm, but we're not looking for the model entry on the 21 arm. We're looking for the model entry on the 34. I'm just waiting for either this low, for this low, or this high to kind of break. If this high breaks, I will still look for, a little potential entry, because we will be in that retracement area. But if we break this low, I'm no longer interested, and I'm gonna log off. Well, that is if we break this low without getting any confirmed breakouts. Like if we wick past this low, I'm logging off. And you got to think that we are also bearish as well. This is a decent 1 hour candle. We did break the low of this 1 hour candle, and we are pushing up a little bit more. Okay. So we did break this high. Now we'll just wait to see if we get a little bit of a retracement down. Yeah, but if we do keep pushing up a little bit, this would be a good area to look for longs. If that 144R does close, I think in order for it to close, it'd have to be somewhere up here.
Put this one on like that.
No, I turned it on. How'd you say that?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I've
up
been
there.
up at 6:30.
What?
Yeah, I've been waking up at 6:30 every day.
That's crazy. Me too.
You want to put the skirt on the bed when I'm gone?
When you're gone? What? Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting to see if my model can occur. I'm looking for, I don't really want this high to be broken. I'm looking for this low to not be broken. If this had more bearish momentum to it, would have been a good spot to go short. All right, we had an up close candle. It's a very interesting up close candle, but you know it's still an up close candle. Just means that the opening price or the closing price closed at the open price. So now we need to see a little bit of push down if we are to continue going down. Which we might get that continued push down. My model did occur on the 21R, but the 21R, it's, I would say, not as reliable as 34R. Yeah, you can see, did we break that high? Is it certain? This high is at 960, this high is at 960, so it's like a double top. So let's see and wait. Let's wait to see what happens. So we do break those highs, but the 144R has still not closed up. So I will still watch for a potential entry. I was just going to be waiting until that 144R candle kind of closed, either upside or downside, but it still hasn't closed either way. It's been at it for what, like 13 minutes. But this is what I'm looking for. If we end up breaking this low, like wicking down it or closing below it, there's not really going to be a trade opportunity for me there. So if that does happen, I will log off. But it seems like we are getting a little bit of a push, but we need to get like just a tiny bit higher. Alright, yeah, we'll get that look down. So I think I'm just gonna log off. I just wanna see what this candle does right here though. Bounces up. Interesting. If it closed below here, I was definitely gonna log off. But now that it just wicked, we could break this high again. If this is a down close candle, I'm logging off. The reason, alright, I'm gonna log off. But the reason being is we weren't able to break this high. And, we already wicked below here, not able to break this high. If we do keep pushing up, the 144 candle is gonna be an up close candle somewhere around here. And the probability of my model actually forming here, I would say is it gets less and less and less, especially since we've kind of just been taking out this high, we took out this high, so it's just kind of been doing a little bit of rinse and repeat. And it's already 7:15, so there's really no point, honestly, and just keep waiting, nothing happened. So yeah, I'm just gonna log off. Don't overtrade, be patient, stick to your model, and I hope you guys have a good trading day. Peace.